Hello and welcome everyone. Actually, let me pop over to the other screen. All right, I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. Looked like the restream over to YouTube wasn't working, so I think I fixed it. So if the good people over at YouTube could let me know if you can see me and hear me, that'd be great. Because I believe we're good to go. We also should be up and running up on Twitch. Sometimes these things get a little bit mixed around, so I appreciate your patience as I got that figured out there. Chris says it looks good. Okay, perfect. Yorin also good over on YouTube. Twitch, are we good too? We got both. Technically, we're on Steam as well. We're everywhere. This red face will be all over the galaxy soon. But anyways, welcome in everyone to another Amplitude Studio stream. My name is Jordan, and I'm the live streaming specialist. If you didn't know that, where have you been? You've been under a rock? I don't know. But anyways, we are going to be bombarding. We've got a thumbs up from Twitch. Excellent. Anyways, like I said, I'm streaming from home. There was a little bit of a train strike here in Paris, so I didn't go into the office today like I normally would on a Thursday stream, but I have all of the setup that I need at home since I'm a live streamer and I got the equipment. So anyways, yeah. I am going to be playing the Humankind Scenario Challenge today on stream, and I'm going to be joined by Stephanie here in a little bit. I'll get her in on a call before we get started so that she can maybe help me, but also so that we can make her responsible for the dastardly deed that she has done by making this super hard challenge. This is going to be a very, very tough scenario, and I'm going to do my best, so we'll see if I can do it. Apparently, there haven't been that many of you that have actually completed it yet. Maybe because it's so hard. We'll see today. But I hope everybody's week is going well. Let me see. Are there any things I need to mention before we get started? Let me get Stephanie in here so that we can make sure all the audio and everything is good for her as well. Should be fine.
Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Good. You can hear me then.
Heck yeah. I think we're hearing you loud and clear, which is good.
Yeah, it's always a bit I almost said terrifying, but that's too strong a word. But always a bit nervous when we suddenly do the remote thing without much preparation. And this week it was like, oh wait, the public transport is not running probably on Thursday. Oh no, and we're not prepared.
Yeah, a little impromptu. And when I was getting the stream set up, I was realizing that when I actually hit go live about 5 minutes before, I was checking to see the YouTube chat, because normally I don't do home streams on Thursdays, so I never really have to worry about the restream to YouTube. And I was like, it doesn't say we're live on YouTube, so I always quickly refresh the stream key, and I think it's working now, so so it should be good. Khmer, thank you very much. I'm gonna need all the luck I can get for this challenge.
Yeah,
Arachnodork,
I am very sorry. The plan had been that I'm the one suffering because this is entirely my fault.
it's all you're
And
doing.
then the public transport had different plans.
Yep, that is it's unfortunate, but I'm ready to get destroyed, so it's fine. Yes, this is my home setup, Arachnodork. So on the Tuesday and Wednesday streams, a lot of times I was streaming from home, but normally on Thursday I was always in the office. So you may have not ever seen my home studio, but voila, bienvenidos. There's a
Well,
little bit of
I
echo.
think you also last time we streamed from your home setup here on the Amplitude channel, you hadn't put up the
The
foam yet.
It might be. Axel, welcome in. TL over there on YouTube, we see you. Hello. Mentioning the release date of the expansion. Haha, JK. Yorin, yeah, no date yet on the expansion.
Except for that weird leak that we have no idea where it came from because the date is entirely wrong.
Wait, there's a fake leak going on?
Oh yeah, I saw that somebody posting on Reddit and was like, oh, November 30th or something, and it's like, what?
November
No, that
30th. What a weird
that
day.
that's not right. And somebody on Reddit pointed out why that probably is, because we said, oh, this fall or something like this,
Yeah.
and to most people, the last day of November is the last day of fall, and that's where the date probably came from.
They're using their brains. They were like, well, if fall ends, must be at least this date. Yeah, keep on trying. One date at a time. You'll get us to say that that's not it. Stephanie, can you see the chat, by the way? Okay, I was about to say.
Yes, I can see it. Well, the Twitch chat, I still need to pull up the YouTube chat.
Fair enough. El Fakir, welcome in. Hello, Oscar Marquez. Hello, Joel. Hope everybody's doing fantastic on this Thursday. It's been a good day. It's been raining a lot, though. I would say that's a good thing because all the plants can grow, but there's not enough sun to really make them grow anyways. It's all gloomy and gray here in Paris, but that's about, 5 months of the winter, or well, not winter, year. About 5 months of the year is just rainy and cloudy.
Though I think it's not only the lack of sun; it's also a lot the temperature that slows down the growth. Because, in fact, scientists have done the experiments. If you keep a plant in permanent light, most of the time it will actually not grow well because the actual growing happens when it's dark.
Interesting. Okay. I heard something about how the chlorophyll.
It's kind of metabolizing and storing energy during the day and then expending it to grow at the night or something like that.
Yeah. I heard something about chlorophyll replenishes in plants during the times when it's not exposed to light, so it needs both very light times and dark times, which is interesting. I wonder how that affects plants up in the northern hemisphere during the summer, where it's always light.
They're probably very adapted.
I guess, yeah.
That's a pretty extreme environment after all.
Dr. Kane, you're here to tell me one thing, which is good luck. Well,
what a shame France doesn't use the wonderfully poetic names of the ones the revolutionary government came up with. I don't know what those names are, but if I know anything about the revolutionary government, it's probably as poetic as the first month, the second month, the third month, and the fourth month.
Yeah. Board thing, welcome in. Hello. I saw you over in Kiri's stream actually earlier. Good to see you in here. Did she get done streaming? It's cold in Iowa, yeah. I believe that. What a shame France doesn't use the wonderfully poetic names of the North. Yeah, interesting. Hey, quick question. I haven't actually played this new challenge. Where are we hiding the challenge now?
Well, it's not integrated in the menu because, the programmers are hard at work on the expansion pack, so we didn't exactly want to bother them to update this. You need to download the save and stick it in your save games folder.
My goodness. I didn't actually not know that. I just thought it was in there. Well, Just where?
Well,
So for
it's
anybody that's
it's a good
curious,
demonstration on how to do it, because yes, I've seen many comments about, oh, it should really be integrated in the menu. Some people have gone as far as calling it unprofessional, which is pretty harsh, but possibly fair. But yes, we do want to have it on the menu eventually. But right now, we want the expansion to be the best it can be when it releases. So we really don't want to distract them with, hey, could you make this entire new menu for us?
fair enough. All right, so we just need to be logged in on games together.
Oh, you don't need to be logged in for the download.
Oh, you don't even need to be logged in. Well, there you go. Okay. I see the blog, and I need to download the CTR file.
Yes.
CTR, aka choose the right.
Now that you said, I have
Okay.
no idea what CTR in this context actually stands for. Because most games use .sav for their save games.
Yeah, that
What
is
the
a
hell
bit.
is CTR?
That's a bit interesting. I don't know. Do I have to do anything with it, or?
Yeah, it needs to go into documents, humankind, save files.
Excellent.
At least on Windows. On Mac, it'll be slightly different, but I don't know the folder structure of Mac by heart.
So it should be in. So just as with the other time that we had to save file, if you have cloud saves only on, it will not show up. You gotta tick that box, and then it'll pop up once you put it into the folder. The Dark Hair has been typing stuff.
Also, you can see on here how long it's been since we last played from your home setup, because you can see the last save game.
It's been since March. That's fair though. It's been a hot second, and this is my work computer, so I haven't been streaming from home on Thursdays. All right, against the odds scenario load. Let's go. Let's get in there. I'm ready to get destroyed.
Well, the funny thing is,
Crash Team Racing.
getting destroyed is actually one of the pro strats here.
I'm gonna see if I can do it.
Which is, it is, in fact, very much by design that losing your first war can turn into an advantage.
What are the
Which
bets for this challenge right now?
And I think that was very hard to come to terms with for a lot of our very strong players, that they might have to lose a war because they're so used to winning all of their wars.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty interesting for me because I'm not normally dominating. I'm pretty.
Just one piece of advice: do not go southwest.
Not southwest. Got it.
That way lies danger.
Okay. Danger, John Smith. Or wait, what is it? John Snow? No, wait, no, that's not it.
No, Will Robinson.
Well, dang it.
The name wasn't even close.
I knew that you would know, so that's why I was saying it.
If you had a nerd card, I would ask you to hand it in.
Yeah. Hey, I've actually seen the new. Oh shoot, what is it called though?
Lost in Space.
Lost in Space. Oh,
it's actually been on my to watch list on Netflix for ages. Haven't gotten around to it.
Look at this jerk deer. This
but
deer's
I
you
have...
want this science? You're gonna have to get past me.
Yep. You know nothing.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's actually been on my to watch list for a long time. On Netflix, I really need to get around to it. But this weekend, actually, it's probably binging season 2 and 3 of Final Space before they remove it. Because apparently, that show has been disappearing everywhere for reasons.
Interesting. Okay, we could go for a super balanced city like 8-10, or we could go for a 2-18. That's a pretty juicy little industry situation there. I think actually I'm gonna go with the 8-10.
I think the 8-10 might be the better bet here because we will need population to turn into soldiers eventually.
Yeah, and I think that what I'll do is I'll just use these mountains for like you know, industry quarters, you know? That sounds like a good idea, right?
Yep.
Kush, what do you mean by co-op update? Are you talking about
Probably
the third-party reinforcements?
pre-made teams. I think we talked about that in the previous stream. It's one of those things that the idea sounds super simple, and then once you think about, oh, okay, how do we implement it? You realize there's all of these little details that you need to address.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually a bigger task than it seems because it's not just having a selection on the setup screen.
Yeah.
So while I personally would very much like it, because I think not just for multiplayer it's of course valuable, but I think it also opens up a lot of options for a single player, and like for example for these scenarios. But I'm not sure we can promise it'll ever be there. But for example, with this scenario, I would have loved if I could have just said you versus everybody else being on one team. And then I also probably wouldn't have had to do the whole, one of them is already in the industrial era, because, you versus a team of 7 would have been pretty tough by itself. But since I can't set that up permanently, we have this interesting situation.
Makes sense. Can I get the science star by fighting deers?
No, but you can get the killing animals star.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Hunting is the word I was looking for. I can't words, I swear.
The killing animal star, right. 17, really?
The deer is too smart. It did not fall for your high ground ploy.
I was like, what if? Can I get up
here? What if we had the high ground? And the deer said no.
Can the deer get up here from the other way? Oh, dang it! With such an intelligent animal! Curse you salty... What do you call a deer? Deer's not bovine. What am I thinking of?
Cervine.
They murdered! Oh my gosh. Okay, that deer was stoked.
Also, I believe, salted deer is usually called venison because you serve it on a plate.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we need to go up here to the north. There's forces over there.
We're off to a great start here, I guess.
Okay, hold up. I've rethought my decision making.
But to be honest, I did not expect the deer to kill your dudes either.
I was a little bit damaged, but I wasn't that damaged.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was some spectacularly bad damage rolls involved there as well.
I roll like 2 nat ones. Okay, nat 0.
Jordan was
take away
Ooh.
Take the mic away from me, please. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll do astronomy. Feels like the play. Oh,
well,
gosh.
this is one scenario where astronomy might actually not be the play, because a lot of our players who've been theory crafting this have been saying like, oh yeah, you can totally rely on osmosis, because there are neighbors who have already all the technologies until era 4, and you can just get all the science boosts from them dominating your culture.
That's a good point. Had I thought about that previously, maybe that would have been good, but I think we need to not completely lose this war.
Yeah, this one really depends on you kind of thinking out of the box. Now the question is.
See, I was gonna pick the Joe because of the mountains, the amount of mountains.
It's almost like I thought about that.
Dang it! Dang it, Stephanie! Why you gotta make it difficult?
Well, because that's the point of the scenario. But yeah, I was about to say defend. Now the question is, do you think we want to win the first war, or are we going the just roll over and ask for scraps?
I think we need
strategy.
to go. Well, see, I don't know. So is this map based off of anything, or is this just like
No,
a...
this is just a map the game generated. But
Okay,
there is a neighbor who is already in the ancient era, not far away from here, and they're the Hittites.
right. So is there a new world?
No, there's some islands scattered around, but the new world, the neighboring continents, there's neighbors there. One of them is the Khmer, and the other one's the Mongols.
Okay. I might go
And then there's
for
a fourth
Rapins.
continent. There's a fourth continent. Those guys are the Austro-Hungarians.
Okay.
So
Uh,
there's no. This is hard mode.
I think we might go with the
I think a lot of people had a lot of
Assyrians.
success with the Harapans for the population growth.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And the other one I was thinking about, which could be a possibility, but is very tough, would be the Mycenaeans to have the champions. But that you need to be a very good aggressive player to make that one work and rush the Hittites, I think.
So, see, I was kind of thinking of the Assyrians so that we could move further faster and get more land and also benefit from the land that we're taking, because I feel like I always choose expansionist cultures too late when I'm not actually expanding anymore. But maybe that's not a good idea. Chat, what do you think?
The starting continent is not that big. It's maybe
I mean,
3.5 times as much as we've already uncovered.
I'm going
So it's not
to
huge.
I'm gonna do it because I have the horse to get the Assyrian riders, and I'm gonna be the dark horse here.
Yeah, Takaro is pointing out, yes, of course we need to expand, but this is one of the questions why you need to carefully consider. I guess Olmec might also be a very powerful option that I hadn't considered, because they get the influence on territory, and that might help you grab more new regions quicker.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a bunch of ways to approach this, and I'm hoping we'll get a lot more submissions that also really detail how they've approached it, because
Right.
it was really fun seeing all of the theory crafting on the Discord for how to optimize this scenario and win. And speaking of optimizing the scenario and winning, I should also stress, well, we've seen a lot of theory crafting on this specifically. A lot of people were theory crafting to enter the Hall of Fame, which specifies you need to beat the AI in Fame and be independent at the end. But if you're just casually playing this, nobody is saying that you need to be independent when you win the Fame victory. So if you're just playing for yourself, you can entirely go like, oh yeah, I'll just get vassalized and stay a vassal for the rest of the game and just build up my Fame, and that would be entirely fine for casual play for your own enjoyment.
Right. So what speed is this scenario on?
I can't remember if it was fast or normal. It's been a while
It
since
feels
I
like
made it.
normal. I've been playing on
normal.
fast for so long, and I'm looking at this like 5 turns for a maker's quarter.
I think it's normal, because especially with the AIs having a lead on you in eras, I wanted to avoid that feeling of my armies are outdated by the time I get to the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Because they already have the more modern army than you. If your armies are outdated by the time you cross the ocean, that will just make it feel even worse.
Yeah, that's a good point. 61 influence is quite a lot.
In fact, thinking about it, maybe I should have even gone even further and said, oh, let's make it endless speed, so that you have the most time to exploit any advantage you get. But that would have probably seriously reduced the amount of people who actually played the scenario, because endless is a serious time commitment.
Right. Oh, what a weird little peninsula here. Well, I guess we'll just keep on exploring. Gonna send that one up there to explore, and it's gonna take us a few more.
Yeah, Ragnarok, exactly. Endless speed. I don't have that kind of time. Exactly. while the endless speed would have been nice for specific warfare, not so much for an entire scenario. I might use endless speed if I do a scenario that is specifically a, hey, this is a single war you're playing kind of deal, so that the technology doesn't rapidly advance and you keep in the same kind of, I don't know, pike and shot era or whatever. Like, I guess if I went and said, hey, let's do a historical one of the Imjin War, when Japan tried to invade Korea. It would be a bit silly to play that on normal speed, and like 20 turns into the game, you've invented machine guns and tanks.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, I might burn down this sanctuary. Sanctuary! Well... I haven't played very much on normal speed recently. So intrigued by this game. Is the AI better than Civ 6? Good question, Red Bar Gaming. I think there's a lot of differences.
Yeah, exactly. That's a question by itself is probably impossible to answer because we don't know what you consider good AI. It's certainly different, and players have told us that the AI has improved since release. But there's still also a lot of players who say the AI is weak and makes weird and predictable mistakes, which frankly is probably a problem with all strategy games. I don't think I've ever seen a strategy game where the AI doesn't make predictable mistakes, except maybe stuff like chess or Go, where they've spent hundreds of hours having a machine intelligence analyze the game and learn how to play it. But yeah, there's definitely some quirks in the AI. Some people think it's good, some people think it's bad. In the end, hard to tell. I'd say try the demo, but I don't think the demo has gotten the updates of the AI yet.
I ransacked that real quick.
Khmer saying, "Oh, yes, the AI is better. Civ 6 AI does not build planes. This one does." Well, if you measure it by that standard, then I guess yes. But I think in some other ways, the Civ AI is probably better than ours.
I'm sure that there's a lot of rivers over here. It's very snowy over here.
Yeah, there's a lot of rivers over there. Have a guess which culture's already taken?
The Harappans wasn't taken though.
No, but the Khmer for the insane industry on rivers is already taken.
Fair enough, yeah. 4 turns to finish that outpost. Sheesh.
I think if I had also taken the Harappans when there's rivers to take advantage of here, that would have been gone from difficult to me just being an asshole. You want the players to stand a chance. Maybe not every chance, as in you play any way you want and you still win, but new grievance. Oh no, new grievance available. You've met somebody.
Yeah, no, I met them a couple turns ago actually.
I didn't see the pop-up.
Where do
we better start gearing up.
Yeah, it was like city defense and bronze working is probably my next best bet.
The way to win the war, if you do want to win the war, is spamming archers.
I mean, is that gonna work though? Like,
it's the only way that works because their units are gonna be more advanced than yours. You can't fight them in melee.
Okay, I'm
also
exploring.
They're Hittites, the chariots can't climb walls.
That's true. I'm worried about how fast we're growing here.
well, Red Bar Gaming, when said the issue you have with Civ 6 AI is that the AI just gets more bonuses on high difficulties, I'm afraid our game shares that trait. There's one distinction between Metropolis, which is the default difficulty, and Nation, which is 1 up. There's one change in the AI behavior, namely at Nation and higher, the AI starts to wait in each era to maximize the benefits from the culture it's currently playing and get more stars. Before that, it doesn't, so it's very easy to beat it in score. But the higher the difficulty, the more bonuses they get, and even further, as the game progresses, the bonuses grow, so that the AI will get higher bonuses in the late game to really keep up with your optimized cities.
Oh, we gained a population while we were. Oh, I could attach this outpost, or I could
Cameron,
get.
if you're looking for a World War One scenario, there is a quite impressive one a user submitted on G2G. Like the map is great. That there's already cities and units everywhere. When I looked at it, they hadn't set up diplomatic relations yet, but maybe they have by now. But I would definitely check that out. I don't remember the name of the user.
So I can either attach this or try and get another outpost started.
I think right now grab Outposts, and I think actually in the long run, if we want to win the wars, a good strategy for us might actually be as many one territory cities as possible and pick the Aztecs.
The Aztecs.
Yeah, so that we can maximize the combat bonus on sacrificing.
Oh, okay. So I should just grab another outpost. Maybe it'd be 20 in. We are getting 14 influence per turn now, though. Another Maker's Quarter. The Denu would be nice. Where do you think I should build the Denu? Like on the very edge of our land, so that it's like a garrison type thing?
I mean, it is a garrison, but it should be placed somewhere where it's actually useful as a defense.
Yeah, I guess
It
that's a good
being
point.
isolated far away from our city, I don't think would help us much.
So would you just build it right next to your city so that it's like you get bonuses while you're fighting from your city?
Yeah, possibly. Does it have the same strength bonus on adjacent tiles as a normal
Plus 2 combat
garrison?
strength in combat for units in or adjacent to the district.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, then it'll probably help there, and especially if we get other districts near it, so we can stand behind the walls.
Okay. How much do we need again? 74, so we could get another one next turn. Oh, hey. How's it going, Scout Ryder? Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's why you got the grievance, because they're already busy riding you down.
Attack me. Don't do that, bro. Okay, no, sorry.
Ooh. I mean, I guess the pro play here would have been declare war and then lose it.
So if I demand the grievance, I get more war support, right? That's the concept that I understand.
I think you do, yes. But the thing is, if we want to do the vassalage thing, we want to have little war support.
Okay, well, we're just rolling. We're just rolling.
Though I guess the high war support will not hurt because it gives us more chances to offer vassalization before they can force us into something we don't want.
Exactly. See, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I should probably check my units over here just so that I don't get like sprung upon again.
It's one of those.
Oh man, I am discovering all of the cool things over here. The Great Blue Hole.
Yeah, I think this is why some people have been saying the West start is very good, because you can grab the wonders. Some people on our Discord had optimized it so much that they had memorized where the outpost the AI already has is, and would beeline over there, because if they beelined over there, they would arrive there just in time to start burning it down before they turned it into their second city.
I think I'm going to disband this unit really quickly so that I have another person in here. And then once we get 30, I'm going to attach.
Ooh, that was, tight. Exactly at 0 food now.
Yeah. And then... Oh, I can't... Oh, there's a resource deposit there. Bummer. 7 industry's pretty good though. Do you have any? Our food really is not great over here. I think this is just going to be the industry capital, and then I'll attach this and we'll get food over at Athbean. They found me!
It should be pleasant to deal with the Khmer. Their builders at
Oh my
heart.
gosh, there's another team. Hold the phone.
Yep, that's the Khmer, I think. Look at them bullshit OP elephants.
Yep.
There's another reason why people have been saying you need to do the Western Start. Because if you don't, the Khmer showed up and found a city.
Oh no, they're like, no, let's not be.
I mean, they're condescending towards you. Look, they have 3 ballista elephants in their expeditionary force that shows up to found a city.
Okay, I'm gonna renounce my demand. You know, it's fine.
To put it in perspective, they have more war elephants than we have people in our entire nation.
They refused my demands. Fine.
Testing the waters, you understand?
You attacked me again, though, you jerk. Okay, no, they really don't want to. They really don't want to be my friend. That's really sad.
At least we're going up to 100 war support now.
Yeah, I know. No, why? Why would you fight me?
Because,
You
they're
can
the
have
Hittites,
my.
and they're strong, and you are not.
See, you can have my flag. It's fine. Oh, little 28 there. Hey, Anakin. I have the high ground.
I would laugh if we actually win this now.
Come on, I gotta roll my nat 20s. Oh. Oh, okay, they have the high ground.
Yeah, staying where you were was a bad move.
Well, so can I move down one and then... But then they're gonna just attack me again, right?
Yep, from the high ground, probably.
Ooh! Okay.
But hey, I think we did survive, so I guess technically we won this battle.
Yeah, maybe I should go back up to the high ground again. Victory! Losers! They thought...
I did not expect this scout to survive that.
No. Oh!
To be fair, they're as good as dead.
Run away!
Oh my god, it's the Khmer!
Cannot teach you wisdom.
Stop attacking me, you jerk!
Yep.
We ran away into their territory, though, which is a big oof. Okay, let's attach this city. Get a little star. Start making more people. And then we need to get this. I think let's get the Denu first, and then the horse ranch. I don't think I'm gonna get another.
I think you might be able to finish the Denu next turn if you put more people in industry.
Could do, or could Denu. Got him. They're like, no, this isn't great. Okay. A little min-maxing here.
I think we need to do a lot of min-maxing on this scenario.
Yeah, I'm thinking what should I do next? I can get more industry over here. Oh, wait, who's orange?
Orange, that's the Mongols, I think.
Oh, how are they over here? Oh no.
Oh, well, this might have been one where.
Hey, thanks for being here, board thing.
There might have been one where actually it was the Khmer or the Hittites who founded that outpost, and then the Mongols said, "Hey, that was my land," and they were like, "Yeah, okay, well, I still can have it."
Right.
Ah, and there it is. And he's already the Carthaginians, which means he'll get bullshit OP elephants.
Okay, well, So if I offer surrender,
And remember to offer becoming their vassal.
there's
And if
many
we're
of
lucky,
these.
they will accept it.
We must rise above our petty differences for the greater good.
I'm guessing he said no.
No, because it still says war.
Hey there, buddy. Okay, fine. I give
Well
up.
then, let's see. Oh, I was about to moderate it. But Dark Arrow was faster. Of course, the Spanish Inquisition was faster.
Oh, hey, we have people attacking us already. Over here.
Yep.
Where the heck did they come from?
The Southwest. That's why I told you not to go there.
I didn't go to the southwest. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, but like their city is literally, on the border.
I went to the north. Okay.
Yes, but the city is still,
Wait,
only one
why
or
is it
two
saying
territories from where the city is.
Retreat. Oh, because it just gives them the city.
Well, I guess now is the time to try surrendering again because they control our only city.
Oh, I need more influence. I don't have 50 influence.
Oh no.
But we get
And
no.
we're not going to make any influence without a city.
Well, we still have this place. Hmm.
Now wondering, is that another strategy that our elite players could exploit? Being like, I have my powerful army in reserve here. I will lose my only city, so I can turn my other outpost into a second city for free, and then I just reconquer my original city.
Maybe? I don't know how we're
I'm
gonna
sure
reconquer it though.
I'm sure. Well, of course, we're not in a position because we didn't have a powerful army ready, and also it's something that might not work in this scenario because of how powerful your enemy is.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the kind of shenanigans that our pro players would pull, I think.
Hey, we got a population. That's nice.
We got one person, hooray!
Maybe we should. Oh no! Oh no! They're right there.
Yep. But hey, we have 55 influence. We can offer surrender. Might even be cheaper because now it's the next turn.
That is 30.
We must rise above our petty differences.
Oh my gosh!
Excellent diplomats and spies. The Austro-Hungarians.
Ah, they accepted, hooray!
Very
Also,
civilized,
if you zoom out
very
now,
very likely to know more about you than you do. Their city becomes
Oh, see, it's down
famous
there. Interesting.
while everyone else
and also we
is
can see
moving
the
with it.
entire world because they're allied with everybody.
Oh my goodness. That's why
Look
they.
in the
That's why they didn't care about. Wait, what? The Khmer just had elephants over here to mess with me.
No, they founded. I think that's what happened. Is they founded that outpost up there, and then because they're allied, they can see everything.
Okay.
The Mongols went, "Hey, I'd actually like to have Lake Baikal," and then the Khmer just handed it over.
I see. I see.
But also look in the top right at our resources. You notice something,
We have 4 copper and 9 horses.
and we have a whole bunch of luxuries.
That is true. You
And
know,
that is why losing the war is the pro play in this scenario. Those luxuries, that's pretty much all the luxuries that exist on this entire planet. Because our liege is trading with
Wait.
everybody.
Scouts and warriors are essentially the same cost.
Yes.
Why wouldn't I just make warriors then to explore
Well, the
with?
scouts are better for exploring because they ignore terrain penalties like forests.
Oh, that is a good point. I do think that is pretty balanced then. Okay,
But
well,
we don't necessarily need exploration anymore since now we know essentially the entire map.
no, but I need them to get over there fast.
You need somebody to move to found outposts.
Okay, so I
No
was
fun. Mongols are famously friendly neighbors. Yes, but the good thing is our liege is allied with them, so they can't mess with us without starting shit.
Okay. We got this. Okay, so now I have 2 cities.
And we
That's
even
still
got one of them
attached.
for free.
This is excellent.
Accidental pro plays.
Can I get 2 of these guys in one turn? I can. Excellent. Oh,
And no,
okay.
nothing wrong.
We
We're not playing
successfully
with the expansion pack yet. We're not ready to show that yet, sadly.
lost. We did it. 45
Yes,
food.
task
Oh,
failed successfully. You know,
yes.
Sakana would be proud.
We definitely need to get these infrastructures that give us boosts based off of the amount of horses that we have.
Yes, exactly, and the one that gives us industry based on copper.
Mm-hmm.
But that's to elaborate. On the one hand, you know, we're still working on the DLC. We're not ready to show it as far as a quality standpoint is concerned, because you know there's still placeholders all over the place that we don't want to, you know, broadcast on stream necessarily. But also, as far as the challenge here is concerned, I don't think it would be fair comparing us to other players if we got to play with the new content already on the same challenge.
All right. I think I'm going to go down here and claim this right on their border. That won't make them mad at all, will it?
That one is already their territory.
Oh, it is already theirs. Okay, whoops.
Like you were looking right at one of their city centers.
Well, I was looking right here at the tile numbers, but then I do see that. I was like, ooh, 4. Okay, well, what do we choose then? This is all snowy, lame terrain. It's a bunch of mountains.
I mean, we did pick the Assyrians. I guess you can ride over and steal that outpost from the Mongols if you have the money for. Oh no, wait, we're deeply in debt still because we need to pay off our war
Oh,
reparations.
true. We are bleeding.
I mean, it's only gonna take what, 8 turns or something. So
Yeah,
that's okay.
I guess I'm just gonna head over here and claim the nearest territory, just so that it's close by to my other ones, which should be fine. Oh shoot, we did just lose a pop though for making 2 pop for making those units.
It's fine.
Irrigation
You know, less
research.
population in the cities means faster population growth.
Mm-hmm.
And the osmosis is kicking in.
Ooh, the stoneworks will be good. I shall learn from you in order to destroy you. Yeah, that's.
And generally, I also prefer the horses for fast scouts, but I think we haven't researched them yet.
The horses? We do, but they take 2 turns to make one. That's why I avoided it.
No, I was right, because we're Assyrians. The Assyrians get the horses attack earlier than the normal scout rider, I think.
Yeah, I have the Assyrian riders.
Or maybe I'm remembering something from early in development, because there was a time when, you know, the scout riders were on attacks in the middle of the ancient era, and most players didn't research it because it was, you know, one of those branch things, and it only had the scout riders on it, and so I was like, why would I ever research this if I can just wait for the better ones in the classical era?
Oh, I'm in their territory. Whoops. I'll go to curiosity.
It's gonna be fine.
They're just hanging out. Hi, they're like watching me right now. They're like, what are you doing over here, buddy? What's going on?
Also, if you look around, you will notice that this snowy terrain is actually not as crap as you thought it was.
It's not terrible. Could be worse.
There's some bad areas, certainly, but, you know, it could be worse, and there's good signs to be had here, potentially, though that's less important since we can just leech of our neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also strategic resources to secure for the future.
Guess we'll build roads, which might help us get around a little bit easier. Barns coming in clutch. Barns over here taking ages. And we're just
But yeah,
gonna...
I mean, that's gonna be, what, 45 food from one infrastructure.
It's gonna be good though. Oh, some more osmosis. Tell me what you want to teach me. Ooh, fishing? No, just boost my research.
Yeah, I wish we could afford it, but we're, you know, still paying off our war reparations. Because, somehow, even though they declared war on us, it was our fault.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think I just get natural rights so I can get more influence.
Yeah, I think we need the
Why was
influence
this
to
even a
grab
question?
as much land as we
Let's
can
keep
before
it
they do.
simple. We've been
Honestly, yeah, it's getting picked pretty quickly. Which I don't really know how to stop them necessarily. I guess I do need
Gotta go fast,
to. I mean, if
You know what we need? We need to talk to the artists. We need a hedgehog symbol. So that on stream we can play as the blue hedgehogs.
That sounds excellent. Oh, I can't do any more of that. Maybe more money? It's not going to actually help us get out of debt any faster, so. Reformation? We've been reformed! Yay! I mean, we are getting a decent amount of money, though.
Have they already picked anything for their religion?
Experience on creating units on all cities, and faith on main plaza.
So they picked a very aggressive one.
They just want more units to. Oh, hey, that's cool. That's fine. I don't want this place. That's all good. I'll keep on moving on. It's fine. It's not like I can burn it down in front of them.
Jordan.
Yeah.
What was it, yesterday or on Tuesday? You were telling me about that ginger and pepper tea you had.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think today we're having ginger and salt.
Yeah, it's good times. How much?
To be fair to you, I think if I were playing, I would be just as salty because usually, I do not play this kind of super difficult scenario because I play to relax.
I'm trying to not do poorly for the sake of the stream. I feel like there's so many people that are better at this game than me watching me right now, being like, "What an idiot!" This guy lost his scouts to some deer.
Yeah, see you, Khmer. Thank you for hanging out and being moral support because we need it.
Real life things come first. We understand that. Thank you for spending as much time as you did with us. Riding could be good. Cheaper civics is nice.
Sadly, we will definitely not get the fame because there's about 4 other people who have long since invented riding.
Yeah, unfortunately, but understandably. Okay. I feel like the Denu is actually not as good as I was hoping it would be, since now we're not even at war.
Well, yeah, at least it's still giving us some influence.
Yeah, it's true. I think we're pretty good on like stuff, like infrastructures. Not that the other ones wouldn't be good. Oh, a new tenant. Already a third tenant. Money on market quarters. Okay. They're really religious over there, aren't they? Ooh, 14
Well,
industry
I think it's more they have any religion. Well, we don't. even the +6 on main plaza was enough to overwhelm us when we didn't have a faith yet.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so
and you gotta have faith.
If I grab this zone up here, that might be good. I can get over there in 2 turns.
Yeah, thanks, Saber Expert. I'm sure Jordan will appreciate that you think we're doing all right because this is a tough one by design, of course, but
it's a couple of things, right? It's the fact that they're already so far ahead of us, and also that I'm not a very good at war person. Like,
yeah, but the
I
thing
try
is,
and fight a lot.
This is the trick. Why on the challenge, on the Hall of Fame, it says you need to be independent at the end, but also you need to beat the AI in fame. Because if the challenge was just win as fast as possible by vassalizing or eliminating any other player, our pro players would just blitz this thing with some weird exploity strategy of spamming like 90 archers into a single battle or something like that. But because they also have to win by fame, they can't focus 100% on war. Actually,
Right.
this is probably gonna be fine for us since we're still trying to get some outposts.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I'm actually okay with that. Did I have the other Civic though? Which one was
No,
that
I think I hadn't enacted any civic on that yet. We had enacted
Oh, we didn't
natural
even
right,
we
not
didn't buy it
customary
yet.
laws.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're embracing their culture
Yep.
by force or by nature of the fact that they're our liege.
Well, more by nature of the fact that they probably produce more influence than we do.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm gonna go for the +8s down here. Get a little bit more people. Also, it's just gonna help us.
Saber, I'm more of a nation, or maybe what's the one above? Empire.
Empire, yeah.
But civilization and humankind is usually too much for me because, as I say, I prefer to relax when I'm gaming. I'm not that hardcore when it comes to gaming. I prefer to reserve that kind of perfectionism for when I'm painting my little miniatures. And it's like,
How is that going, by the
how
way?
long do you take to paint one of those? Oh, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Well, there's different stages.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Also, I should say that it takes me 3 weeks is with like 1 or 2 hours a day. If I sat down and could paint like 8 hours a day, it would probably be like 2 or 3 days. But I usually can't. One, because I don't have the time to spare, but also because painting for 8 hours would be murder on my back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this 3 and 4 industry over here as well.
No, this is the relaxation space. Don't mention unpainted minis. As the Warcom team themselves said on Twitter recently, there is no shame, only shiny gray potential.
No, don't take this land. This land is my land. This land's not your land. Please don't take it. I'll be upset. It's gonna take me 4 turns to go over there, though. Oh,
you could just slap it down here and then move it.
Are we in the territory already?
Yes, just barely. You just stepped into it on
Oh my gosh,
tile.
you're right. Hold up. How much does it cost? Boom. Mine, you nerd. Let's go. They can't take it now, right?
They could demand it, I guess, because it's bordering them.
They'll be fine. Religious right. We could get procession. Spend money in order to increase stability or religious industry. I think we're good on that for now. So the real question is we have to win by fame, right? We currently have 2 of the expansionist, or 2 of the 3 expansionist stars. So which means that we need to attach 1 more. And then how close are we to the merchant? Honestly, pretty close to the merchant star, and 1 more tech away from the scientist star. I think I'll hold off. Remind me later, 2 more turns. Because that's like 3 stars I can get.
Yeah, we should try to squeeze out all of the stars, because that's part of the trick of this scenario, is that while the AI is very advanced, most of them only got 7 stars per era before I advanced them into the next era. So they have not maximized the fame. It is entirely possible to catch up to them in fame.
You think I should attach this one and then create this one as its own city? So La Superba and Elba can be 1? That'd be 3 attached to it as Zur.
Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Also, we can shift things around later, but right now I think it's best if we exploit everything as much as we can.
Okay. Artisan quarters. But this means that we can make 2 researcher slots? Nah. Ooh, 12 food is actually pretty good. And 11 food over there is not bad as well. How much for that? We're gonna need 2 turns regardless, so we're gonna go full industry. Full industry. They call me the Full Metal Alchemist. Because I'm over here doing ironworks.
But
How
are you
good they
sure?
left. They're like, okay, fine. Am I sure of what?
Are
Nothing.
you short? Not sure.
Oh, no. I'm average male height.
So how can you be, Edward?
You know, you make a good point. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this army now.
Well, I guess, disband it and put them to work or something. So I guess we do need to always maintain some army so that we don't look entirely like pushovers.
Yeah, that was kind of my worry here, was that... Oh, okay. You want to do procession? Fine. We'll suck up to you. We'll accept your little suggestions. And then 2 more stars. Let's go. Fishing, scientist, and a merchant star. Okay. Now, let's see here. Okay. I'm thinking... So, we have the Romans, the Persians, the Mauryans, the Huns, the Goths, the Axumites, or the Assyrians. It's very tempting to pick the Axumites to benefit from the alliances we have. Because I feel like if I pick the Goths, I may not be ready to fight yet. You know what I mean?
Yep. The one of the cool things about the Goths is that it's a nice setup for later if we can ransack the very lucrative trade routes. But yes, we would definitely not be ready to use the legacy trade right now.
Yeah. I think +2 money on tile producing money. That's really good. Money per territory is under religion influence. So it's not the religion that we're following, it's our religion, right?
It's our state religion.
Okay.
Which
well,
I think we haven't actually adopted that religion officially yet.
technically we're still Shintoism.
Okay, no, so it auto converted us to it because we didn't have one of our own. Okay, then it's fine.
So
Because usually when your territory converts, you still have to manually say, no, okay, I myself as the ruler, I'm also converting. But since we didn't have a religion yet, it just went like, yeah, okay, since this is the only religion in town, obviously.
So the last time I did the Huns, I was still trying to make new outposts. But maybe since I have essentially all the potential places to make an outpost already claimed, they might be a good idea. +2 combat strength on cavalry units and +5 science on empire per unit if it's in hostile territory. I don't know. Chat? How's the feedback on the scenario been? Well, there have been much less submissions, right?
Yeah, because in a way that is by design, because with the last few, people had complained, oh, this is way too easy. This one is by design very hard. Which I understand for the more casual player that's frustrating, and I'm hoping that when finally we work on a in-game scenario interface where you can select your scenarios, we will be able to convert this into a scenario where you can actually also pick your difficulty, so that the more casual player can then hopefully be, okay, yes, I like the concept of them being more advanced than I, but I want to play on Metropolis or Nation instead of Humankind, because obviously Humankind makes this very hard.
I'm really at a loss here. I think I might choose the Persians just as like a counter to their cavalry.
If we do want to go to the Aztec strategy we discussed earlier,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
have the massive bonus, the 2-city cap is extremely valuable.
That is really important as well. Yeah. I was thinking the influence and money is good as well to connect things. Let's go for it. So what does my strategy look like going forward, and how am I going to come back and destroy these people? Because they're all allied with each other, right?
Yep.
How does one...
But from what I've seen other players posting about, even though I've done my best to make sure that they stay allied, with having them trade everything and so they're very dependent on each other. Apparently, things start to break down between them quite frequently.
Urban centers grow. As far as
Hey Jordan, what's the hardest non-gaming challenge you've done? Cinnamon challenge? No.
actually immortal.
The cinnamon challenge is actually dangerous. Like it's legitimately like could hurt you. Sure. I just don't want the stability penalty mostly. Set us free.
My ear. For a time.
Oh god, now I just had the horrible thought that, this situation, perfect theme song right now from the TED trailer. One day we'll be free again.
Let my people go. All trade between your empires will be suspended and borders will be closed. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Yeah, we should definitely not demand that yet.
I don't think I'm ready. I definitely need... Wow, 22 money? Hold up. Why is that so much?
Because it gets bonus money from adjacent districts, I think.
Plus 5 money.
Oh no, it's because we have a bunch of gemstones from our trade. There's 12 money there just from the gemstones.
Big brain.
Which obviously, if we start crap with our leash, is that money instantly gone.
Disappears, yeah. Well, so I can build this anywhere then. Maybe over here? Where's a good spot to put this? It's all pretty decent land.
Okay, looking at YouTube chat, Alberto Gonzalez asking if we still have some ideas for which cultures we will be added in the future, and are the Nabateans in consideration? Yes, we still have ideas. I'm pretty sure our game director has a long list of cultures that we'd like to add eventually, but I don't know if the Nabateans are on it. I mean, the only cultures I know for sure are gonna come are the 6-1 we've announced for the XP1. Everything beyond that, my memory is fuzzy. For the plans immediately after that, and any plans beyond that, I don't even know.
I think I'm gonna scrap this farmer's quarter for now. Oh no, I've already invested industry in it. Whoops. Whoops. Seems like a decent spot. Artisan quarter. Ooh, we have...
Yeah, Chengli, I can at least tell you, I talked to one of the programmers recently that, yeah, we're still working on, improvements to the modding tools, but they couldn't tell me when those improvements would be ready, because it's actually quite complicated to get to work right.
It's really tempting to get like harbors and stuff, but I think we need to just like straight up rush the cities, because it's gonna be 510 for a city. That's a lot. Ooh. Why do I have slaves? Why am I unlocking slaves?
We could try the pro plays to get the cities.
I want to do it, yeah.
Build a good army. Liberate the outpost. Wait for it to turn into an IP, and then conquer
it. Which outposts are you talking about?
Any outpost, like the way people get cheap cities is you turn them into an independent people. The outpost, you liberate it.
Mm-hmm.
You wait for it to turn into a city because it's an independent people, and then you just conquer it. That saves you the influence cost.
Does that feel?
But I think I'd move this outpost first. Yeah.
I think maybe that feels a little bad. That's the place I wanted to do it.
All right, the Denu counts as a commons quarter. That's why the civic for the slaves triggered. Because we can make them work in the commons quarter to get some industry.
I see. Got it. This city is going to fill up real quick.
Alberto, yeah, I'm definitely keeping the next ones after that secret, because telling you about the next ones after the expansion pack would be a quick way to lose my job, I think.
Okay. Remind me again, we are expansionist. Okay. So should I start making an army then? I think it might be a good option. We need to start seeing what we can...
Trust me, the list is long because one, we've been watching the community and writing down suggestions, but also our game director used to be our historical referent, so he's really into all of this. So of course he has a bunch of cultures he'd like to see in game.
Okay, gonna research our new unit, the Immortals, and then I'm gonna get some. I'm not gonna be too aggressive yet.
I think the whole liberate and reconquer, that might actually not work so smooth anymore once the next update comes out. I don't know what they changed, but obviously one of the goals with the independent people rework is to make them stick around longer.
Higher army cost? Oh, I don't think we need that, but we're getting influenced again. Okay, next turn we should have enough to turn one of these into a city. Oh, but we have
the aliens in the ancient era in consideration of history tells historiography.
So technically what I could do is I could separate this. I could detach it and turn it into its own city. How expensive is it going to get to make new cities?
Very.
Okay. Because we have a city cap of 5, but I don't think I'm going to have enough influence.
I mean, we're making, what, about 100 a turn, so it's okay.
Yeah. I focused on getting all the influence things that I can, so... Is there any other great ways to get influence that I'm missing?
Push our ideology towards liberty, so our emblematic districts produce more.
The liberty one is the...
It's the bird.
Bird.
I think it's supposed to be a dove, but I do see what some of our players have said, that it kind of looks like a very stylized umbrella.
I was always thinking that it kind of looked like a like the top of one of the oil pumps.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, to be honest. Well, we can accept. Don't necessarily want either of these. I don't know. Unix will help steady the cap.
Well, if you're if you're undecided about the gameplay effect, I know usually we should be min-maxing this so we win, but you could always say, are you pro cutting people's balls off, against cutting people's balls off, or you don't care if they cut their balls?
No, they need to keep.
This is what it's asking you.
They need to keep their balls. That's true. We can't just have Unix running around willy-nilly, you know. I mean, like, that's, I guess, an important decision to make. Okay. La Superba will be Un's city. Oh my gosh.
Do we want to... too late. I was about to say, do you really want it to be stuck in that corner there?
Oh, this corner?
Because that's the very edge of the territory.
It was a really good yield, though.
Yeah, and I guess we're not that far from the tiles that have actual yields on them, because
Yeah.
the non-yield tiles wrap around the mountains.
So, okay. Can I attach this for now?
Yeah, of course we can detach it later, and
Because we
then
can, yeah, we can just do that later, right? This influence in money is going to be real useful. Oh, I can't do that until that's done. Okay. Ooh, 14 though. These river tiles are quite good. Okay. Oh goodness, so many osmosises. Oh, what? Refuse. Defiant minus 50 stability. How bad is it to refuse these sort of things?
well, minus 50 stability.
Yeah, I know, but like, is that gonna
I mean, you
like
can literally look at your stability surplus and see
109%
whether.
surplus? So we're good, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's more than 50, you're
Suck it.
good.
I'm not gonna accept your civic. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Jordan here in his palace be like, no, I am not the son of God. Stop trying to worship me. Very
Goodness.
uninfluencer like.
Yeah, weird. It's weird that way. I think we just need more farmers' quarters. This place is rocking. Look at how much food I can get from that. We're gonna have so many people in this city. It's gonna be groovy.
And more people and high stability is more influence.
True. All right, we researched standing army. Then now that means we need to start. We need to start making things. Research.
Our poor soldiers, we took away their benches, and now they can't sit anymore.
Yeah. We could do philosophy for another city cap. That's probably outrageous at this point. Maybe we should do fortifications for the stone walls and better citizens.
I've been thinking, since that the city up in the northwest has a lot of rivers, maybe we need a hydrology, because that'll improve its industry by a lot.
+2 industry on river. That's a good point. There is quite a lot of rivers over here. Yeah, I like it.
And we'll get have another +2 food on river building at the same time, I think.
Cool. Oh gosh, another civics. What do we have currently?
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of. Well, actually.
Oh, that one doesn't matter. Oh, actually, that's better now.
Yeah, I was about to say. Actually, this is probably to our benefit now.
Yes.
Plus, I think it pushes us in the direction of progress.
Oh, interesting.
And we clearly don't need faith, since we don't have our own religion.
5 market quarters is a nice start.
5 market quarters.
We don't get to be the Church of Rage this time.
Yeah. Oh, we got another one. Industry on main plaza, industry on religious district, stability on territories if territories follow foreign religion.
15 industry on main plaza, not administrative center, only on the main plaza. That makes the Aztec every territory is a city onto its own
Stronger.
strategy even more appealing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, we're making farmers' quarters over there. I think I'm actually gonna. No, that's fine. Okay. So which city is stronger? This city's got a lot more industry. 8 industry or 16 food. I mean, that's like double, right? That's hard to say no to.
Yes, but industry, food, is the value a 2-to-1 conversion?
Maybe not. Possibly not. Probably not.
Because I think here it would be perhaps good, to wrap industry districts across that river and then combine that with that hydrology tech we're researching.
That's a good point. Yeah. Wait, hold up. If I do a farmer's quarter right here. That's 17. And then I could do industry quarters over here. Or I could just make more industry, to be fair. I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea.
What the tile you're placing it on? What kind of tile is it?
This tile is a rocky field.
Oh, okay.
To industry
Because
from
it-
exploitation and
You know, then it's fine. Because if it had been like a woodland or something, I would have said build some infrastructure first and chop it down with an army to turn it into dry grass before you build the farmer's quarter. But it's it's kind of difficult to chop down rocks.
Yes. they definitely chop less well.
I think at that point you call it quarrying.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we. This farmer's quarter is fine. Okay. Minus 10% on industry cost. Unit industry cost. That might be good to get on this place. Since I think we're gonna start pumping out some serious. Ooh, 11 industry for 1 turn though. That seems nice. I don't know if this is 10%. You'd have to. No, that actually could be worth it to do that before making a bunch of immortals.
I mean, the thing is, the 10% now is what, about 300
Mhm.
industry cost to build it. So you can say, okay, how many units do I need to build to get it back? That's about 3,000 industry worth of units. Hard to get to that with the immortals, I guess. I don't know how much
They're
does an immortal
180.
cost. 180. So yeah, that would be
It's a lot of
15,
immortals.
20 immortals, but the unit cost increases a lot over the later eras. So
Getting
right
it.
now it might not be worth it,
Yeah.
but the 10% is going to be worth a lot more in the later eras.
That's true. So good to get now, regardless.
Like if I think about it, let me see if the encyclopedia actually has the unit cost or not. Because I think in the modern era the units often cost in the thousands
5 farmers'
of
quarters for one
industry
city.
for a single unit.
Somebody is going down in history with the title of the Satiated.
The satiated.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like when you're in the modern era, a single armored personal carrier is 7,400. So that one gives you back the cost of the barracks twice over.
Oh, we have another oh, we enacted the city cap one, but they want us to enact something else.
I think nah.
How good are we?
We're not going autocrat this time. We did that
47%
last time.
surplus.
Well, 47% surplus still means we'll be at what
90,
93,
yeah.
97, whatever.
I just imagine
Yeah,
these are going to
47,
keep
so
on
we'll be at
coming
97.
though.
Yeah, but they also wear off after a couple of turns.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
Once
they
we
don't
start
stack,
attacking
as
people, our
Giannini said.
stability is going to suffer again though as well. Ooh, we could do. We could take advantage of these people and get some industry reduction for 10 turns. Minus 20%. That's pretty good. Patriotic. I like it. This will fund
Yeah,
our.
we could crank through the immortals pretty quick like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of, actually, now that I think about it, we actually got really lucky here. Because
How
a lot
so?
of players, I've been seeing a lot of players saying that the green AI is very prone to picking the Persians.
Has a tendency, does it?
Yeah, because, it's like, I've beaten up my neighbors. Let me get a culture that makes me good at having a lot of territory so I can beat up my neighbors some more.
This is the. Oh, we need to get the watermill. Right. The watermill here in Parsa. Also, we're really close to being able to make these their own cities. Which could be good. Oh, I forgot I needed to get the industry stuff here as well. You know what? I'm going to buy it.
It's just a casual 30 industry for the forage.
Yeah. Okay, let me get the watermill, and then I think we just start spamming industry quarters on the. You have to put it on the river.
No, even if we just exploit it through an industry quarter, we get the
okay.
industry bonus.
Okay, cool.
So the ones next to the main plaza, for example, will already get it.
Okay, good stuff. I like it. Ooh, an agrarian star, nice, and a scientist star. Okay, we're cruising through these stars now.
The only one we'll probably never get is an expansionist star.
Yeah, which is the one we need. Contemporary tanks even cost around 10,000 industry. See, that's crazy.
I think I vaguely remember a time when the missiles were like 40,000 industry each, which obviously was way too much for a unit that dies when you use it, so that got lowered.
This city is really full. Should I? There's got to be something. Hold up, let me get industry on river. It's only saying I'm gonna get 2 from it, but that's because I only have
Yeah,
one.
because
thing.
we haven't really expanded along the river yet.
Okay. I guess we'll just keep on making those. And then how are things in it? Azure. Quite good, really. I mean, getting 200 gold per turn at this stage of the game is actually quite good. I feel like we should also probably get some more stability.
I am thinking though, a lot of that is probably from our resources.
From our trading, you
because,
mean?
we have well, we're not really trading because being a vassal doesn't form trade routes.
Minus 53 money from tribute.
But it's the 6 gems a turn that boost our emblematic quarters, the
Plus 30% money on all cities.
And then yeah, exactly, and then
Wondrous
well,
effect.
I don't think they have the wondrous effect yet. Oh no, wait, actually, King, the Australians have the wondrous effect already. Okay, but no, there's like a bunch of money resources, so we get like bonus on the market quarters, we get a % bonus, we get bonus on traders, I think. Yeah, but only 1. We're at 7 instead of the normal 6.
How many turns can we tell if Patriotic's gonna last? It doesn't tell us like how many turns we have.
It gives us a warning the turn before it runs out, but I think it's like a couple more turns. It should definitely be enough to finish all these because it's what, 6 turns to finish.
I was thinking of actually making a couple more. Is actually what I was thinking.
Well, the things once those finish, you will first need to move them off the main plaza, or it'll block the construction.
Right. Okay. Well, I have them spawning over here on our
yeah, but
Denu.
Then you'll need to move the spawn point because. The army size limit kicks in. It was a handcrafted missile made by the finest artisans. Yes, artisanal missiles.
Oh yeah, how many did we get? 2? By the way, we don't have anything that gives them XP, right? No.
Well, we have our religion.
That's a good point.
But I think 25 is not quite enough for them to start with veteran. Oh no, it is enough for the first level of veterancy.
Nice times. All right, they're gonna be like, what? These immortals came out of nowhere. That's crazy. And we're definitely gonna get enough. Well, we're gonna run out of people, but they should be fine. They're fine. Commons quarter. Didn't something count as a commons quarter of ours?
I think all of the emblematic quarters we have so far count as commons quarters. The Denu and the Satrap's Palace.
Counts as commons quarter, yeah. So we should actually go for that, maybe. The commons quarters. Sure.
You have reached the end of an ideology action.
Oh, have we?
Now they're forcing us to have slaves.
Yep, basically. But we get more food. Oh, hey, we should probably detach Oh, who should we detach actually, though? I think we should detach Alpha Rat. Yes. And then we can make it its own city. Excellent.
Sadly, now we need to rebuild all the infrastructure here.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but it's the price I'm willing to pay.
Oh, you know, we should wait to do that with the other cities until we're in medieval with the Aztecs and have research colony model. Because then we get infrastructures for free and it gives us a lot of time to save up the influence we need.
That's true. Let's see here. We're getting the pottery workshop.
Yeah, because I was thinking, you know, we didn't want to have slaves, but we were forced to. That sounds an awful lot like the rhetoric of a, certain group of people.
Oh, food on river would be really nice. Oh, we still haven't gotten that one yet? Whoops. Whoops. We're just gonna get a bunch of infrastructure over there. Okay. How are things going? We're getting a couple of immortals. A couple more. Oh, more science. Okay. Philosophy 3. What are we researching right now? Craftsmanship? Is it worth it to buy it out? It seems quite expensive, but we do have a lot of money. Might help us. Research
What
quarters.
is it? It's either that or how much is to
3
to
turns.
research?
It'd be 3 turns
Yeah,
of
but
research. So it's
research.
basically just trading money for research.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Debate and discussion are not
Nice.
And also, you know, after that we can actually build research quarters.
Yeah, I was thinking that that's actually something that I should probably start building some of. 15 right there. That's pretty good. These people are doing well. 2 food on river. Oh, that's no, because I built industry quarters on all the river things. 8. 8 industry for that. That's maybe a bit too much. I mean, we can get it eventually, obviously. The city is doing well. Minus 30% on unit industry cost or combat strength. Order, liberty, or authority. Which one did we want to go towards?
Liberty will give us more influence.
Liberty. So more strength. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna need extra combat strength, right?
have to do a job unless they want to.
2 more units, nice. Have I unlocked 5 stacks? No, I can only have 4 stacks. It's fine. The armies just keep on coming. What do we want to get next? Siege tactics, maybe? Oh, unit slot per army? Yeah, that'd be good. Catch outpost cost.
I think rhetoric also has an infrastructure that gives us more influence.
Rhetoric. Ah, yes, the theater. Theater. We'll get that as well. Okay, everything's going well over here. We're getting irrigation. How much would a new city cost at this point is the real question. Oh, actually, we should look at some wonders that have already been claimed. Never mind. Have they? Is there any chance to claim them, or is it just?
In theory, there would have been a chance because we did sit on like 1,000 influence at one point here. But you know, I'm not sure if it's the pro strat as opposed to make more cities.
Yeah.
I think this is one where it's like, oh, nice wonder you have there. Would be a shame if somebody Conquered it. Also, Ragnarok, that's at least one thing I can say with confidence. We are looking at the authority bonus because the one it has now simply doesn't work with the new stealth system, so it needs to change.
I think we have enough units to disband those warriors finally. I guess I kind of want to start. Not exactly sure what to. Ooh, 20 industry right there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the power of that water wheel.
Yeah, that's really good.
To
I don't think I've
harness
used
the
it too much
power of
yet.
Water itself, in order to feed your people. That should make you.
Okay, we've got.
Also, I really like seeing it on the left. We're close to like what 5 stars, and then at the bottom it's like you're close to the expansionist star. It's like yeah, we technically we need only one more territory, but in practice, where are we gonna get it?
Yeah,
I guess there
fair.
might be some islands we could grab, but that's about it.
Well, I think I have 2 armies. What do they have? They have war elephants.
Mm-hmm.
Crossbowmen. Swordsmen.
Oh yeah, crossbow. That's a medieval era unit.
Crossbowmen?
Yes, so I wouldn't be worried about the war elephants. I would be worried about them taking up into knights.
But when is the best time to strike then?
Well, we are only 2 stars away from entering the medieval era as well, and then
We have a lot of.
potentially getting pikemen.
Yeah.
So I'd say once we have these 5 stars, we're close to.
Oh, look at these market quarters. 21.
Also, Snuff King also has a good point. The other option, of course, we could consider the
Cavalry units. We do
or
have.
did I use them? The Ghanaians, who get the Miharists for an anti-cav bonus. But the legacy trade, I think, wouldn't be that good for us because we need to start a lot of war in this one.
Yeah, I think the better units don't really come, like knights and crossbowmen don't really come until the medieval. So I really just don't think I can take them right now.
Yeah, no, but I was thinking for when we go into the medieval, I still think the Aztec play is probably our best, and we crank out some of the sacrificial altars while we research great swordsmen and pikemen.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the pikemen first, because I think our immortals upgrade into pikemen because they're anti-cav units. And then we can have the sacrificing bonus, which unfortunately it's got nerfed a bit. It only triggers once we're at maimed, so like below 50% hit points or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then at that point there will be a sudden spike in the power of our units.
Right.
So they'll take down a lot of enemies fighting.
I think
basically what I'm saying is if we do the Aztecs and get a lot of sacrificial altars, then our units will fight in the shade.
All right, I'm gonna get one more immortal just so we have 3 stacks of 4. I mean, they're looking good. They're looking real good. Animal barns will get us a lot more food here. Extra industry. +9 as well. Okay. Oh, where we got 2 stars. Agrarian and Builder. Ooh, Influence is also really close.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we should switch. How many
and
techs
one more
is
turn
it
for the Scientist as well.
Okay, because if that's only 1 tech, then yes, we definitely should wait at least 1 more turn.
This Merchant Star is pretty close as well, too.
Because we do need to get as many of these stars as possible if we want to beat them in fame.
Yes,
and I think
agreed.
1 or 2 turns doesn't make the difference. Oh wait, actually we might be able to grab the Scientist Star now because we have Science Osmosis. We can just pay to get the scientists to start immediately.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about buying it, but no, I think we'll just boost to get the one we have.
I would have bought it because that's the influence deck we had considered.
No, I know, but we're getting it. Oh, we're not getting it until the next one. Oh, whoops. I thought we were getting it next, but no, we're not. We're getting Siege Tactics. We could get that one next, though.
Yeah, but if you're already thinking about, starting trouble with them, then it might be better to upgrade our army size first.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're finished with construction in the city.
In fact, no, wait, actually, no. I just realized something. Go back to the text screen.
Mhm.
Siege Tactics is a branch, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no follow-up on it.
Military architecture.
We need to get Imperial power. ASAP, because that's what we need to get to the pikemen. All other tech is secondary now. Imperial power.
Okay. 8 turns. Maybe we should get some science.
And also, no rhetoric. After Imperial power, it's immediately into pikemen to upgrade our immortals.
I'm gonna build 3 research quarters over here.
It's like, you can't be like, when's a good time to strike, and then always delay inventing new weapons.
Right.
We need to invent the longer pointy stick.
Longer and pointier, got it. Okay, so we do one more turn. What is this?
Yeah, exactly, Ragnarok. Oh no, without proper rhetoric, we lose the war for sure. Just like the Athenians totally won the Peloponnesian. Wait.
Okay.
But at the same time, Ragnarok, proper rhetoric is important for warfare. After all, to this day, people claim that was it Seneca? Or was it Cato? One of them would always end his speeches in the Senate with, "And by the way, I think Carthago should be destroyed."
Okay. I think we're good.
Yes, okay, it was Cato the Elder.
Oh no, we didn't get
I thought it was Cato because, I've actually had people misabbreviate my name, so to speak, and instead of cat, they included the O, because I can't, as a username, I usually can't put the apostrophe, because that breaks usernames. So they were like, Cato, the Ninetales. It's like, no, but I'm flattered about, the comparison to ancient politicians and philosophers.
+1 science per researcher. That's not good enough. Okay.
We should maybe consider building public fountains and aqueducts and stuff, because if we start trouble, our influence, our stability will go to crap.
I'm thinking about this. Yeah.
Real hard.
Science osmosis.
Rhetoric +15 war support against Carthaginians. Man, that would be useful right now.
So yeah, let's do some of that. Public fountains.
Is there a campaign in Humankind? No, there's no campaign, but we've been experimenting with scenarios, and this one is a very hard one, and you might need multiple attempts to actually get it, because the AI is way ahead. If John, if you would kindly zoom out to demonstrate to Ankush the situation we're in.
There's a little bit of competition going on.
I mean, yeah, the green player here, this is fine. The black player over there, they start the game as the Austro-Hungarians. Are they still the Austro-Hungarians, or are they already like the Soviets or something? Okay, yeah, that's still Austro-Hungarian architecture. Because apparently they're also very prone to picking the Soviets, and we all know Soviets OP.
Okay, I've started building some of these infrastructures. I think I'm gonna wait for this.
Just started
merchant
way
star.
before you're ready, poorly supplied, and just call it a special operation. Oh, right, that's one.
Okay.
To be fair, that's something that happened many times in history.
There we go. Merchant star unlocked. Okay, now let's go.
How long would this scenario
Aztecs.
last? I think the only person who has actually successfully submitted a score for the Hall of Fame, because for the Hall of Fame the win conditions are stricter than just for the scenario, took 240 or 270 turns, something like that.
That's
So
decent.
it's a big time investment to really optimize it. And our Discord has been theory crafting for, when did we release it? Last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's been a bit.
And they've basically not stopped the theory crafting on how to optimize it since then.
So the Aztec thing, I'm not exactly sure. Sacrifice population action suffice. Such sacrifice will apply to celebrating status several
Yes.
turns. So celebrating does what for us again?
Well, celebrating gives us stability, which obviously is important if we lose our luxuries, but also because of the sacrificial altar, unless they nerfed that and I forgot about it, but I don't think they did. We will get a +1 strength on our units when they're wounded for each city that has made a sacrifice.
Okay.
And that will really help us against the superior units of our enemies.
Yeah, to be fair,
We will
little
overcome
behind.
them not with the strength of our minds or our guns, but with the strength of just being so damn stubborn that we don't die.
Okay, if I want to start building more units, I think I'm also gonna have to start building at least one more city that has the barracks in it. So then I can maybe have 2 cities outputting.
Innovation from
Unrelated for the challenge, but sacrificial altar is so good for the influence now. I love it. Well, we might get to use it.
I'm not thinking of brains or brawn, but of corn, chocolate, and chilies.
Corn, chocolate, and
Yes,
chilies.
Culture that makes my stomach rumble.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry now. Just listening to that. Okay, sacrificial altar. That's a lot. That's a lot of things. I like it. Let's get one. 2 turns? Okay. How many can we build here? 4 turns. Oof. A lot of influence. But it does give us
Yes.
stability as well.
Yes. So yeah, the sacrificial altars are actually quite good.
So the stability gain is based off of what the
Wait.
did they expansionist us?
If they're the Austro-Hungarians, they shouldn't be able to. Did we accept anything?
Chad, did I accept something?
I'm listening.
I don't remember accepting anything. They haven't even
and I
talked to me.
hadn't been watching at that moment because I was talking to Dark Arrow about what channel we could raid after. Because we only have 15 minutes left.
Oh yeah, no, good point. Yeah, what? We had no battle. This feels like Avatar: The Last Airbender. There was no earthbending. I saw no contact.
Your empire becomes one of the giants, astride the globe.
Is that region an independent city beforehand? No, it was us. This is my city that I've made, and now it's theirs with all 22 of my people in it.
They might have. Can you look at the culture map?
It's this one,
No,
right?
in the civic screen, yeah.
This one.
Okay. It's converted to Austro-Hungarian, so they probably had a demand, and somehow the demand got in. Oh, of course. Somehow the demand got enforced. Of course, the vassals. They made a demand because it's in their cultural influence. And we're vassals. We don't have diplomatic power anymore. Our liege said, "Yeah, okay, we cool. You can have that."
Shall I demand our freedom?
Shall we go out and end the stream with a bang? I'd say yes. But the thing is, of course, we're not quite ready yet if they declare war.
True. If I demand it and they're like,
I'd say don't do it yet. We prepare our research and stuff. And then at the very end of the stream, then we go out with a bang and demand
okay.
just before we end the stream. So
we
the
should
next time
probably
we come back to action.
should probably get another one of these as well. Ooh, there's a lot of options here.
Yeah, Jamie, I don't think 7 reload will help here because our liege will probably always give up because they know the Austro-Hungarians are more powerful than they.
Gosh dang it! They just stole my city. October is coming and Halloween is coming. Chat, what should I dress up as for Halloween? We're gonna have a Halloween party in the studio. Did you see the email?
Yes, I saw the email. I was joking to Lauren that obviously the scariest costume we could wear is we just make a button to pin to our chest that says "Update your Jira."
Oh no.
All of the programmers will see us and just like ah.
Should I be building more research quarters? These sacrificial altars are pretty good.
I'm thinking we may need to start thinking about what do we need to build to make our stability be good. Because if we start trouble, look at how many luxuries do we have?
Yeah, we have a lot.
11, 18, 20, 24, 28, 31.
Yeah.
That's
144.
a lot of stability.
So it's going to be 144 stability from luxury resources lost.
And we're only at a 98% surplus.
No, I hear you. Colony model, though.
Ooh, that would be very good, yes.
Have
But we don't
enough
have the money to buy it.
Dang it.
Because that is exactly what we need for the unattach, turn into city, suddenly have big infrastructure strategy that we were discussing.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else that we can get for stability, though. We've researched pretty much everything.
No, we have commons quarters. We might just need to slap commons quarters in the middle of our dense district clusters.
15.
But actually, you know, if a 100-point surplus in our capital is better than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be more around 50, and then we'd be in real trouble. But, you know, about 150 and that we lose, and we had about 100 surplus, so we will be at about 50, so that should be okay.
And the capital is really the only place that I've spammed districts, you know. I don't know what these other places are at. 8 plus.
Should dress up as Ken Masoki.
No,
actually, you know, Carlos, you have a point, because Ken, just like Jordan, is always complaining that food is not spicy enough.
Got a point, okay? Wow, this research quarter. Oh, good. Now they're the Egyptians, not the Austro-Hungarians.
Oh no. Oh wait. Have they vassalized everybody else? No, right?
Game will end when one of the following conditions is reached.
Okay, they've only entered the contemporary era. It's not a, hey, they've vassalized everybody, you only have like this many turns to...
It's only turn 68. We should be fine, right?
Yeah. No, there's no turn limit, but I was worried that they might have started vassalizing everybody else and we'd lose that way. But who did they become?
The Egyptians. Oh, no, sorry, not the Egyptians. What was it? No, the Egyptians, right. It's the contemporary Egyptians. My brain was like, Jordan, you're so stupid. They can't be the Egyptians.
But that is supremely lucky, because it's not the Soviets.
Basically, I just got good RNG is what you're saying.
Yes. So sometimes, I think some players have also managed to exploit it if the black player picked the Soviets. Because then it was like, oh, the black player has picked the Soviets. They have a lot of weapons. Let me start some trouble with the black player and get vassalized by them. And then I have all of the weapons and can just crush all of the players who aren't their vassals and have access to all of the guns.
Good point, yeah. Let's see here. I don't really know what we're gonna do.
Hey Midgeman, and welcome to the Raiders. Your party of what?
Oh
20?
shoot, we got a raid from Midgeman!
We just, greatly appreciate the raid, but also we only have like 7 minutes until we will be raiding somebody else.
Yeah,
so I hope you'll just come along.
It's 8 p.m.
check out
here.
One of our older games.
It's 8 p.m. here in Paris, so we kind of gotta, you know, gotta end at some point.
Yep.
Okay, well this is just groovy. Your civilization benefits from its proximity to others. You don't say. Lockdown, I guess. For 10 turns.
Not everything worth appreciating was forged by
Yeah,
human
ignoring a disease. What could possibly go wrong, right?
It's fine. Ooh, crossbowman. Oh, this is the one that I'm trying to get, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
That's not worth it then.
Well,
I'm-
it does shave off 3 turns.
Yeah,
but we do need the
but
money to upgrade the units.
yeah, I was
so
gonna say,
it's-
how much is this gonna be?
Well, the question is also,
It's 2 turns off for free, so I'll take it.
yeah, okay, if it's 2 turns off for free, then yes, definitely, it's just...
I'm not gonna do it that, you know. Not
If
that
it was, if it
desperate.
had been one we weren't currently researching, like the one with the colony model or something, then I would have seriously considered it. But this way, yeah, no, this is fine.
Wait, what do we need to research to get the javelins? Oh, well, this
Oh,
Jaguar Warriors.
Javelins?
Sorry, Jaguar Warriors.
Yeah, I was wondering that. What?
Look, I'm at strength penalty from damage. Oh, right, yeah. Should we get that next, though, or should we get the rhetoric?
No, I think right now the influence is probably less crucial. I think the 2 priorities we have is feudalism and heavy infantry. Feudalism because it gives us the better defenders and it gives us the colony model for the city strategy.
Oh, yeah, let's get that next.
And heavy infantry because it gives us the Jaguar Warriors. But the heavy infantry takes 12 turns, so I might actually go for the feudalism first.
Yeah, I switched up the order. So how was your stream, Midgeman? Have a good one? What were you playing? Okay, I think I'm just gonna go through a couple more turns here. War summons, excellent. Excellente, we got a new civic. Commons quarter industry cost, could be good. Still a lot of influence though. And we still have none of these wonders we can get. Sad.
Yeah, it is very hard to get wonders in this scenario because one of them starts with enough to grab one immediately. Most of the others don't have any, but they already have well-established cities, so they make a lot of influence per turn.
Right, that makes sense. Okay. So now we can upgrade them to pikemen. 200 per is pretty expensive.
Yeah, but it's it's a big jump in their strength.
31 and 30. It's not
Oh
that
wait,
cheap.
it's only 30. I thought they were at 27 still. Must have buffed them at some point.
Is it worth it still?
If they're 30, then
Oh, no, 33.
is the 30 default? Yeah, okay. That's why it says 30 because it already has the bonuses from our civic and their veterancy calculated in. So yeah, 3 points is good because the Bastion, stronger when fighting from high ground. That's I think 4 points. So technically, if we were on the high ground, the Immortals would be 1 point stronger, but we can't count on always fighting from the high ground.
Right. So better to just get them.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's gonna be a lot. It's almost all my money.
Yeah, but it's gonna be important.
So can we take back? No, diplomatic status prevents you from declaring war. So since we're vassalized to somebody that they're in an ally with.
Well, no, as a vassal, the only person we can declare war on is our liege because we need to first get our independence.
Okay, so maybe I should move these units down here to fight our.
Yes, move them to the border down there, and then we have just enough time to declare war, and leave people on a cliffhanger.
Well, I'm gonna demand my freedom and see what they do.
For the good of all, I must disagree, friend.
My conscience compels me to intervene.
This cannot be real.
Oh wait, they're not
It's not.
immediately refusing?
Yeah. Also, I'm
Well,
getting
that-
war support from this.
Yeah, exactly. In that case, let's let us have our war support tick up a little before we start trouble.
I'm gonna move my units even closer though.
Oh, this is one of those cases where, yeah, this is why it would be not be fair to the other players if we played with the new update and the DLC. Because if we had the DLC, then we could use the redacted to redacted and affect the redacted to make the war support easier. All
Oh
of that
yeah,
will
you're
be covered
right.
in a blog point soon.
Redacted would help. That's a good point.
You probably have an idea of what I'm talking about,
I think I do.
But we can't exactly say it yet because that information is to be revealed in a blog post soonish. The next one the next one will be about what I'm talking about.
So basically, we're just chilling here, because we're just gonna get more war support consistently. I don't have enough money for that. Thanks though. Thanks for the science, you nerd.
Speak freely. I'm all ears.
5 ongoing. Yeah, well, and his is going down. War support above equilibrium value during peace.
This is good for us.
Yeah, if he keeps on just chilling, then hey, what you doing with that mortar? In my city.
Come, relax. Let us speak honestly.
The Russians. The Russians are coming? An appropriate thing to cry at this moment. Did we just keep on ending turn? I'm not sure what to do here.
This should be a city
Well,
escaped.
if all our cities have stuff queued, then
Then yeah.
we should actually keep on ending stream because it's 8 o'clock.
End stream instead of end turn. I get it. Combat strength on emblematic.
Ooh. That is actually tempting because it'll make our Jaguar warriors a bit stronger.
Once we get them, it'll also give us 5 more stability.
The other one, on the other hand, though, of course, makes our cities more defensible if we do get attacked.
True. But we'll have to decide that next time. Save that.
Same amply plays, same amply time.
Scenario by winning. Excellent.
So let me see if I can get the whole raid to work here. Because yes, they seem to be checking out Endless Legend, which is one of our previous 4X
Heck
games,
yeah.
and in a way, in some aspects, a predecessor for Humankind, because that's where we tried a lot of the things like the basics of the combat system, the territory system, etc. So if you want to, have a look at that, then
Yeah,
head over
join the
here,
raid.
Fates
And
in
if
the
you're
Aid.
over on YouTube, have a good night.
Yes.
There are no
We'll
raids.
see you-
Well, there are
We'll
some
see
raids.
you next week when the trouble is gonna start.
Yeah, we're gonna start some trouble. See how it goes. I might relinquish control over to Stephanie though as well. Maybe.
Oh, when the going gets tough,
I
Jordan
mean,
goes and
I'm
loses this
fine to
step.
do it. I'm fine to do it.
No, it's fine.
Don't tempt me. Anyways, thank you all very much for being here in the stream. We appreciate you. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you next Tuesday for more Amplitude Studio streams in the morning. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. YouTube does have a experimental raid feature, so
Yeah, it's just it's gonna be hard to raid a Twitch channel from YouTube.
yeah, not possible. But anyways, have a good weekend. Reach out to us on Games Together if y'all want to get in touch with the Discord or whatever. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll catch you very soon. Peace out.